Hola, bienvenidos a un nuevo video para el canal. En esta oportunidad vamos a reaccionar a el programa especial de la versión 1.3 que salió este día viernes. Y yo lo particular no lo he visto porque ese día estuve muy ocupado, así que lo estoy viendo un día después. Ya somos sábado por la mañana, así que vamos a reaccionar a ver qué tal, porque la versión pasada tampoco lo pude ver. La versión pasada, la 1.2, el programa espacial tampoco lo pude ver porque me corrió lo mismo. O sea, por tema de trabajo, no, el horario no me acomoda mucho para reaccionar en vivo. Así que ahora vamos a ver de qué trata, qué contenido viene. Tengo entendido que viene Yanagi, viene Lighter y clases de evento. No tengo ni idea que van a venir, ¿ya? O una nueva modalidad de juego, quizá. Así que empezamos.
Hi there, proxies. Welcome to the Zenless on Zero special program. Great to see you all again. I'm the intelligence broker with the hottest gossip on the scene, Mr. Z. And next to me is... Hello, Lady Meow. We're live now.
Creo que todavía tienen problemas con el tema de los actores de doblajes que están en huelga, así que por eso las presentaciones de la nueva versión de, digamos, de los juegos de Hoyoverse están apareciendo personajes extras que no son personajes jugables.
Section 6 is an elite team specifically trained to handle hollow disasters. To residents of New Eridu, they're like guardians watching over us.
That might be a bit of an exaggeration, but for the average person, Section 6 is definitely a group to look up to. I heard they've even got quite the
División
fan base.
número 6.
As the best intel broker in New Eridu, I've infiltrated the Section 6 fan club and got an inside scoop about the team. Next, I'll be introducing them to you all. But before we get to Section 6, we have to first introduce HAND, the Hollow Affairs and Neutralization Department. They're one of the top governing agencies in New Eridu.
Oh, the bureaucracy.
Let's not put it that way. Although they're a high-level organization involved in city administration, HAND mainly handles matters related to hollow disasters. As a specialized agency, HAND needs its own armed forces, which is why they established Hollow Special Operations.
And Section 6 is the 6th unit of
Y entonces la división número 6 el sexto grupo de fuerza, o sea, hay más grupos.
Section 6 has built quite the reputation since its establishment and gained a lot of respect among the public. Though, under normal circumstances, few get the chance to interact with them.
But if you ever get caught up in a hollow disaster or some hollow-related crime, you might just meet this elite team.
Yup.
If you do run into them, consider it both a blessing and a curse.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, it's a blessing in the sense that Section 6 is undeniably skilled
Me
and
parece
will
el team completo.
definitely rescue you. But it's also a curse, since the team members are all pretty eccentric, so you still better hope for the best.
Well, you aren't wrong about that, Lady Meow, but don't worry, everyone. There is one normal person among them that you can rely on.
You mean Miss Yanagi, right?
That's right. And the story we are about to witness also revolves around Miss Yanagi.
Está Yanagi.
Everyone knows now that HSO Section 6 is part of HAND's armed forces, and that the team members are all highly capable fighters. The founder and team leader, Miss Hoshimi Miyabi, is particularly exceptional. But it's Miss Yanagi's guidance that transforms the raw power of Section 6's field agents into an effective asset in battle.
Sounds like Miss Yanagi is the brains behind the team.
You could put it that way, but if you want to know more...
Let's play the VCR.
Ahí viene el trailer.
What's wrong, Deputy Chief?
It's probably just my imagination, but I feel like something is about to happen.
Hollow Special Operations Section 6, Heroes of New Eridu. I'm afraid no one in this world needs your salvation.
That logo, it's
Here, I can fail countless times, but you can afford a single mistake.
Hurting people like this. The special monster we're looking for.
Eso que
must
sería
be
un grupo
you.
terrorista que aparece en el juego, ¿no? Me imagino. No creo que sean enemigos de la cavidad. Claro, tienen como armadura. Armadura militar. ¿Viste? Acá viene el iPad.
Lighter of the sons of Caledon. I'm here to issue a challenge to all of you. To deal with you, fists are more than enough.
You've got a plan to take them down, right?
And you're going down with me!
Get out of there!
Tsukishiro Yanagi!
Wow, that was a lot of info. Were Miss Yanagi and Miss Miyabi fighting? I wonder what happened.
You can
un
ask her
spoiler.
yourself.
Hey, Lady Meow, why are you always revealing information ahead of me? Where did you even source that from?
Come on, Mr. Z. I'm an intel broker too, you know. I managed to get some audio files of Miss Yanagi. Wanna listen?
What?
Hello, I'm Tsukishiro Yanagi, Deputy Chief and Intelligence Officer of Section 6.
Is this from a public recording?
Hello, Chief Tsukishiro Yanagi.
Sorry, I'm the Deputy Chief. The Chief of Section 6 is Hoshimi Miyabi. Please be careful not to confuse our positions.
How are you having a conversation with the recording?
Thank you for the clarification, Miss Yanagi. I heard Section 6 was single-handedly established by Miss Miyabi, and that it's an elite team that holds a rather special position even within hand. Is there some deeper story behind it,
Chief Miyabi played a key role in establishing Section 6, but it was also a decision carefully made by hand and the city administration in consideration of the state of the city and the Hollows. We share the same mission as our other colleagues at hand, to deal with Hollow disasters. Residents of New Eridu can also log into the city's official website for public information on all divisions of hand.
Oh my, quite the official answer. You sure don't let anything slip through, huh? Well, I heard that the members of Section 6 are all rather eccentric. How do you coordinate them, Miss Yanagi?
Section 6 operates smoothly under our chief's leadership. I simply assist her by handling minor tasks when needed. Our team is equipped to deal with any major Hollow-related incidents, and my teammates know what they're doing, so there's no need for too much supervision. Of course, if anyone's skipping shifts or slacking off, then it's my duty to discipline them.
Is it just my imagination, or did the room just get colder?
Must be your imagination.
But I can tell this family would fall apart without you.
All right, let's talk about Section 6's latest operation now. Can you tell us about what you encountered during this incident?
We were invited by the HIA to test some new technology, which included trying out new equipment and recording raw data. The specifics are confidential.
Ooh, I can sense something big must have happened here. Could it be related to the new equipment? The curiosity is killing me. Looks like we'll have to find out the truth ourselves when we get to
Va a haber un
experience
episodio
the new
especial así como
special
de Jane Doe.
episode. Anyway, thank you for sharing, Miss Yanagi.
Genial. Fue
I can't believe I didn't
bastante,
know about this intel.
bastante
I failed
mejorcito
as
que
an intel broker.
las misiones de
Don't
cada,
be sad, Mr.
digamos,
Z.
como la de
There's
Bunnies.
still more to the
Por lo
story
menos
in
entregar
the
un poco más de
Outer
lore.
Ring, right? We're counting
más de
on you
contexto.
to fill us in about that.
Really? Am I still qualified to do this?
Go ahead.
Then let's shift our focus back to the Outer Ring for now. Although the Tour de Inferno has concluded, the story of a certain champion remains untold. After the Tour de Inferno, I'm sure all you proxies are more familiar with Lighter now. And as the champion of the Sons of Caledon, he doesn't concern himself with the names of those he's defeated. Sporting his leather jacket accented with a bright red scarf, I'd say he's the coolest guy in my book.
But the question is, Why would someone so independent like him join a biker gang?
Well, although Lighter might seem like quite the lone wolf, he actually cherishes every member of the Sons of Caledon. But there must be some hidden reason behind his decision to join them.
A hidden reason? In that case, should we ask Lighter himself?
Don't tell me you have a recording of him too.
Hello, Mr. Lighter.
Hello.
Why did you join the Sons of Caledon?
Wait, are you really just gonna ask like that? If there's a hidden reason, he wouldn't just tell us.
I owed Big Daddy a favor.
Huh? That's it?
I see. As expected of Mr. Lighter, straightforward and honest.
Thanks.
Speaking of which, the Tour d'Inferno is over and a new overlord has been crowned. But I heard there's something called Settlement Days in the Outer Ring.
Ah, I've heard of it too. By tradition, within 3 days of a new overlord taking charge, anyone with past grievances can challenge the new leader to settle scores. This is also a chance for the gangs to resolve personal grudges.
In the past, these challenges were certainly far more brutal. But in recent times, Settlement Days is more like a festival, and it's become rare to see anyone actually trying to make trouble for the Overlord.
Do you think anyone would challenge you, Mr. Lighter?
Certainly seems so. See you around.
Ah, and there he goes.
That didn't take long. And he doesn't seem nervous at all.
Right. It doesn't seem like the Sons of Caledon are taking Settlement Days very seriously.
But like Lighter just said, things have calmed down a bit in the past few years.
In Lighter's agent story, you'll receive an invitation from the Sons of Caledon to participate in this Outer Ring celebration.
As the settlement days begin, everyone in the Sons of Caledon is goofing around. Meanwhile, Lighter readily accepts challenges and steps into the arena. However, as he continues to win battle after battle, the situation starts to take an unexpected turn.
And this is where you leave everyone hanging?
Hey, if we give away too much, there won't be any suspense.
Speaking of the Outer Ring, isn't Perlman still out cold there? We shouldn't forget, he still has crucial intel.
Not to worry, it won't take long before you proxies can get that crucial intel from Perlman. And Section 6's elites will, through an unexpected turn of events, end up becoming involved with the Vision case. This is just the start of Belt and Wise's story with the members of Section 6, so please stay tuned for future installments of the main story.
There'll still be some time before the continuation of that story. So, let's return to version 1.3 and get to introducing our agents.
Huh? We're moving on already. Alright, let's dive into the intel on Miss Tsukishiro Yanagi. As you can see, I'm the one giving the info this time.
Es eléctrico anomalía.
Tsukishiro Yanagi, a member of
Rango
Section
S.
6 and an S-rank anomaly agent with electrifying attacks.
Seriously, doesn't anyone care that I'm the one who got this info?
She wields a naginata that matches her slender frame. In combat, she uses a combination of styles to take down enemies. Her special attack lets her attack enemies while changing her stance. Yanagi's available moves will change depending on her stance, and she'll also get different buffs. These buffs remain in effect for some time after Yanagi switches stances.
Simply put, as long as you keep a good rhythm of switching her stances, Yanagi can continuously receive the buffs from both stances. Also, after Yanagi switches her stance, every time she deals damage with a basic attack, her anomaly buildup increases. When she unleashes her EX special attack, Yanagi enters Shinra Bansho state and switches her stance. She charges up and rushes in with a forward stab, followed by a powerful downward attack, dealing electric damage. If the target is under an anomaly, Yanagi will trigger a special disorder effect without removing the target's anomaly while giving herself a buff.
Now, let's see this in action.
In combat, you can switch Yanagi in to unleash her EX special attack after her teammate triggers an anomaly, dealing extra damage while applying debuffs. In such cases, Yanagi deals massive electric damage while switching from stance to stance to maintain her buffs. There is none of the usual gentleness that Yanagi seems to exude when activating her ultimate, only intense focus as she lets loose a flurry of deadly slashes.
Trust me, you don't want to be on her bad side when she gets serious.
Agreed, but in her day-to-day life, Yanagi is still a gentle person. She only becomes that serious when things get
Al
real.
parecer es un personaje anomalía
Got more
DPS
details to share?
que pega bastante daño eléctrico y tiene cambio de postura,
Now let's shift our focus to Lighter. Here comes the
donde
Lighter and
va
S-rank
a
fire and
notarse
stun
una
agent.
gran
If you saw
diferencia
our last special
con los daños de
program,
disorder.
you probably still remember this cool dude.
Entonces habría que probarla.
Indeed,
Yo creo que va a estar
he's
buena.
a proud member of the Sons of Caledon, no doubt. With those golden gauntlets and that red scarf, he certainly stands out in a crowd. But truth be told, Letter's not one to hog the spotlight.
And of course, he uses his fists in combat. Lighter faces his enemies head-on in close-range combat. And when his morale is high
Es
enough,
similar a lo que hace
the
Kingi, que
hit
tiene una barra debajo de,
sends him into
digamos,
an
de
enhanced
esa
state.
barra que aparece
In
bajo
this state, he consumes
de la cara de
morale
Lighter,
and increases his impact
y al
to
cargarla va
quickly stun his
a hacer
foes.
ese
His
combo de
attacks
puñetazos
also reduce the
y se va
target's
gastando.
fire and ice resistance and makes them stunned longer. Also, when Lighter fights alongside teammates with the attack specialty or his Sons of Caledon friends, he allows his teammates to deal more fire and ice damage when
Y
he
se ve
hits
beneficiado
enemies.
también los equipos de fuego y de glaciar. Va a tener un bufo al ocupar esos enemigos, o sea, esos agentes.
During combat, Lighter recovers morale as his teammates face off against opponents. Once Lighter is ready to roll, you can use a quick assist to switch him in. He can hammer enemies with a continuous flurry of punches while nimbly dodging attacks. This helps him stun enemies quicker, setting up his team for some serious DPS. And when it's time for his ultimate, Lighter slams the ground with a powerful punch, dealing massive damage and daze to nearby enemies.
With his fiery fists and powerful fighting style, Lighter sure is a hot one.
Personaje aturdidor, ígneo.
That's all for our new
Habría que
agents,
probarlo,
but let's
a ver
not
qué tal
forget our new
rinden
Bang
los
Boo,
equipos.
Baddie Boo and Night Boo.
Y acá también hablan que van a presentar dos nuevos bambú.
Any chance they'll help get our mahjong game going? We're still short 2 players, you know.
I don't think so. Let's stay on track.
After the 1.3 update, proxies can signal search in the Bangbu
Malote
channel
Boo.
to get the A-rank Bangbu Baddie Boo, and may also
Y
get Night Boo as a
Caballero Boo.
reward from the event The Mystery of Arpeggio Fault. Just so you know, the only way to obtain Night Boo as of now will be from that event.
Cabello Boo
Baddie
solo de
Boo is an
evento.
A-rank Bang Boo who
Sí, va a
uses
ser un
rockets
Bangbu
and
rango A.
Molotov cocktails to deal fire damage with his active skill. When teaming up with an agent and
Y Malote
activating
Boo
a
igual.
chain attack, Baddie Boo leaps forward and shoots a rocket, dealing fire damage in a large area ahead.
Take them all out with one big blast. Very nice.
Now our other A-rank Bang Boo, Night Boo, can summon stars onto the battlefield. Collecting those stars restores energy for agents. When activating a chain attack, Night Boo summons 3 rainbow ponies. The ponies trample enemies ahead, dealing ether damage. With these new
Yeah.
agents and Bang Boo raring to go, let's talk about signal searching.
Meow.
In the first half of version 1.3, proxies will have access to the exclusive channel Moonlit Serenity and the W Engine channel Dissonant Sonata, where you can obtain the exclusive S-rank agents Tsukishiro Yanagi and S-rank W Engine Time Weaver.
In the latter half, the exclusive channel Champion of Embers
Entonces, primera
and the
mitad,
W
Yanagi,
Engine
segunda
channel
mitad, Lighter.
Dissonant Sonata will be offering exclusive S-rank agent Lighter and the S-rank W Engine Blazing Laurel. As for the 1.3 check-in event,
Ya tenemos el evento de 10 cintas
and 10 boopons in total.
y
So
tenemos
don't forget
10
to log in.
Also, many of you probably know
de
that you can obtain a
estas bambú
dynamic
para tirar para
background
los
when
bambú.
reaching Trust
No,
Rank
no
4
recuerdo cómo
with
se llama.
characters. Here are Yanagi and Lighter's dynamic backgrounds.
Ahí más encima te muestran el fondo de pantalla
those
al
are
desbloquear
nice. Better get
el
those
nivel de amistad con el
jumpers up.
personaje.
And don't forget the new Bang Boo. These new friends are
Y de
itching
Lighter
to
igual.
team up with you all.
Maybe we can squeeze in a couple rounds of mahjong before they go join our proxies?
Perhaps we should drop that topic for now.
Then what topic should we talk
En
about
lo particular me
instead?
gusta, no me hubiera
Maybe
gustado que lo
something
mostraran,
that
no hubiera sido una
proxies
sorpresa al
really like.
desbloquearlo.
Redemption code, go!
Y acá está el código que actualmente, según esto, es válido hasta el 26 del 10, pero yo creo que a la hora que suba el video ya este código ya no va a servir. Tengo que ver cómo quedan como 10 días para que salga Yanagi y tengo que ver cómo reúno recursos para farmearla.
With the
porque
version 1.3 update, we'll be
estoy un poquito
introducing
atrasado
some
con
new
eso.
events and game modes too.
Y acá vienen los eventos.
First of all, Miss Yanagi and Mr. Lighter's stories are coming.
Right. In version 1.3, our new stories will be available through the themed event TV schedule. This event has unique tokens, which proxies can earn from story broadcast and warm-up exercises, and then exchange them for rewards.
In Sugashiro Yanagi's program in the TV schedule, Moonlight Traces,
Está
proxies
bastante
can
bien.
check out Sugashiro Yanagi's story and themed stages.
Ojalá que sea dinámico,
Meanwhile,
entretenido,
in
con
Lighter's TV
batalla.
schedule program, The Champion, not only can you find Lighter's story and stages, you can also check out the special play in which players can use Lighter across a series of horizontal
Mira,
battle
es
stages.
como un arcade
Each stage will
2D.
give Lighter a different buff. Of
Como
course, we can't let Lighter fight alone. At the start of each
un juego de
stage,
pelea,
proxies
Street
can
Fighter.
designate an agent as a supporting character. Call them in at the right times to summon them and have them unleash their skills.
Timing your support character right can lead to additional buffs. As for our combat lovers, we've added a new permanent gameplay
Construir el
mode,
battle-
the
un
simulated
simulador de
battle
batalla.
trials. By fighting battle after exhilarating
Una torre
battle,
virtual.
proxies
No
can
alcancé a leer.
steadily climb higher on the tower.
Apart from polychrome rewards, players will obtain a badge upon reaching a certain floor. The higher you climb, the shinier your medal gets.
But please keep this in mind. The higher you climb, the tougher your opponents. And your agents won't recover.
Ya a medida que
until
vaya
you
avanzando la
complete the
torre, entre
entire phase.
el nivel sea más
Like your
alto, más
HP,
difícil
for
va a ser y los
example.
enemigos no
Agents will
recuperarán,
retain the amount of
o sea, los
HP they
personajes
had
no
from the
recuperarán vida.
previous battle.
When an agent
Ahí
falls
lo
in
mató
battle,
de un
proxies
solo
can
golpe.
select a replacement from their reserves. As you keep going through the challenge, you
O sea, hay que
unlock
tener
more
habilidad y
agents to
manos
choose from.
para esquivar y todo eso.
And enemy abilities will get
Y
stronger in simulated battle
quizás
trials
lo que
too.
tienen a
For
César le va a
example,
ayudar,
when you
pero
beat one of the twin bosses,
quizás también
they
el
resurrect
nivel del piso te
faster than in
ponga, por
regular
ejemplo,
fights.
que los escudos no tengan efectividad, una cosa así.
Go for it, proxies! In addition, we're adding a new roguelike gameplay mode in Hollow Zero called The Mystery of Arpeggio Fault. This mode is split into 5 chapters. Each chapter has multiple floors of randomly generated areas waiting to be explored.
As you can see, in this mode, proxies will encounter various events as they explore using the HDD.
You can fight enemies by ramming their tiles and defeat them by literally
Y acá otro evento
bumping
de
into them
teles.
with sufficient combat power.
In addition, you can even loot some NPCs via board combat. Like this innocent shopkeeper here. Let's help ourselves to all the loot.
Looks like even the store owners can't resist the proxy's sheer power, their sharp wit.
Also in this game mode, instead of applying to combat, Rizonia will affect the HDD TV monitor board. The Bang Boo you get in-game will show up as special Bang Boo Rizonia, following proxies and providing bonus effects. During exploration, proxies will gain EXP, which can be used to activate the blessing group chosen at the start to boost your exploration abilities.
Once you've finished exploring a floor, you can move on to the next one for more resources. The resources you collect can be used to upgrade your skill tree while outside the game mode, giving you even
algo
more
similar a la
buffs for
cavidad.
your next adventure.
Ya tenéis que ir
And the neat
avanzando,
thing is, the buffs
ganando
you get from the
este
skill
tipo de
tree
moneda
are
e ir
completely
subiendo
up to you.
habilidades.
So, proxies can customize
Ojalá
their
que no sea
skills
muy
to suit
tedioso
their
nomás por el
style.
tema
Now that we've
la
talked
modalidad
about
de
the
las teles.
gameplay, let's discuss rewards. There are both permanent and limited time rewards. Besides polychromes, proxies can also get the new
Bueno, hay
Bangoo,
recompensas
I won't delve
y un
into
nuevo
the
Bangoo
details
decía
here.
igual.
Let's leave it to our proxies to explore for themselves.
Oh, and I heard that the HIA is hosting a new event too. There, proxies can engage in test battles with different buffs for each stage. Notably, they're offering stages where you can test out the new agent Tsukishiro Yanagi. Utilizing specific buffs, proxies can try soloing the stages
Ah,
with
este
a
está bueno.
single
Es de
agent.
combate.
So don't miss out if that sounds like something you're into.
By the way, have you heard the buzz about Breaded Belief in New Eridu?
Ah, un evento de comida nuevamente.
At Lumina Square soon.
Wow, perhaps we'll
Hay un
bump into some
carrito de
familiar
comida.
faces.
Not only that, word has it that the chef needs some help to host a special group of lucky customers. Lend a hand, and you might score a spot as a VVVIP customer at the store.
And who knows, there might be more rewards waiting too.
Little Bangbu dreaming big dreams. Apart from this recruitment for catering services, a Bangbu coach has thrown out an invite too. The Enna Assistant Program event is coming your way in version 1.3. During this event, proxies can visit different Bangbu each day to accept tasks. Take photos for the Bangbu and assist the coach in checking on the results of their training.
Those Bangbu can be a handful. If you want to check the results of their training, you gotta start by counting them. Don't let any distractions throw you off.
Bangbu always appreciate a helping hand from proxies. So, besides the event rewards, you can also get some photo wall decorations in return.
There's also a Bangbu with a little cart handing out tasks too. Head over to the Help Kai event, complete tasks, and get some sweet rewards as thanks. By the way, have you heard? Sanzi Studio is opening
¿Y
up
eso?
in Lumina Square.
They're stocking up on all the latest gadgets. Swing by and check it out.
Don't just window
Una tienda
shop.
nueva.
If you see something you like, grab it and show off your latest finds on your display stand on the second floor of the video store.
Treat yourself to something nice.
In addition, we will be getting double drops events for combat simulation and routine cleanup. So
Ya,
proxies,
limpieza
get
rutinaria,
your
esa
farming hats
simulación para
on.
conseguir dobles de recursos.
In version 1.3, we optimized the layout of the France system, expanding the size of the name card and adding a section to display titles and badges.
Proxies will be able to get various titles from events and from Agent Trust.
Ah,
You
ya,
can
la
only
interfaz
equip one
digamos, del
And
usuario
as for
se
these
ve
badges, you can earn
modificada
them from
con
various game modes and
medallas
have
y
multiple on
logros.
display at once.
Of course, if you'd rather not show off any titles or badges, that's
Ahí podéis
totally
modificar
fine too.
a tu
Just
antojo
change
qué
your title
parámetros
or toggle both off through
se
your
pueden
social
mostrar.
settings.
With all those events, proxies will have their hands full for a while.
But wait, there's more. I know you've got a whole list of optimizations too. Come on, spill.
Of course, of course. In version 1.3, we've tweaked the functionality, appearance, and gadgets for the compendium. For example, we've improved how daily tasks are displayed under the Errands tab. Now, even if your engagement is maxed out, you'll still see incomplete tasks marked out with the Go To button for easy access.
We've also revamped the weekly tasks at the very left under the Errands tab. This update introduces a new interface and way to choose tasks, which refresh weekly.
Ah, ya, ok. Más
This update
recursos
will drop on
para
November 11th,
realizar
a
y
week
te van a
after
dar
the
más
new
recompensas
version
para
is
las misiones
released.
semanales.
Moreover, the challenge
Mejora
tab
la
has been
interfaz
renamed to Combat
de
for
las
better
misiones
clarity.
diarias.
Under the Combat tab, you'll find new ways to access standard game modes. like the Investigator training course in version 1.2 and the new game modes that will be added in version 1.3.
We've added a new Tactics tab on the far right side of the compendium. Proxies can use it to access combat tutorial stages, getting more familiar with the mechanics, meeting learning targets, and obtaining first clear rewards. Plus, you can access free training and your cooperation exercises from here too.
All these training exercises are now conveniently grouped together.
Yeah, and also, we've optimized the interfaces, layouts, stores, and the claiming of rewards for Notorious Hunt, Shiyu Defense, and Hollow Zero. We've also added a new related agent feature for Expert Challenge, Notorious Hunt, and Routine Cleanup, where proxies can now check agents who need the materials and disk drives from each stage.
Yeah.
When it comes to building your agents, we've made a number of changes regarding materials, drive disks, W engines, and more.
For example, we're adding a quick craft/dismantle function in version 1.3. In the past, when you were short on materials, you could either craft with lower level mats, dismantle more advanced ones, or use comprehensive ones to fill in the gaps. However, only materials one level lower were considered before.
With this update, the system now checks for materials across levels. You can skip slogging through multiple interfaces, crafting level by level, and instead get everything you need on a single pop-up window. Provided you have enough
genial.
necessary materials, of course.
Es una forma más rápida de obtener, digamos, los recursos que necesitas sin necesidad de salir de ir al objeto y, ¿cómo se llama?
But while we've always been able to craft
destruirlo
low-level materials into more advanced ones, then maybe we should let
te lo
other
hace
items have a
automáticamente.
go too.
You bet.
Lo mismo con esto que es necesario, puede transformar estos discos morados
Proxies
en
will be able
dorados.
to craft more advanced tuning items to get more advanced drive disks.
That really is handy.
Oh yeah, and that's not the end of it. We've added a new sort by time to the drive disk menu.
Then I can also sort my drive disks by when I got them and dismantle them in batches now too?
Exactly. We've optimized the whole drive disk dismantling experience.
We've made it so you can sort your drive disks when dismantling, making it a breeze to filter disks that you don't need. Plus, the old Select All has been replaced by Quick Select. Just a tap, and you can select all drive disks of a specific grade or all those marked as discarded.
Un mejor filtro de
We've
búsqueda
added a new
para los
details button for
discos
dismantling drive disks and W engines. And
y
the
lo puedes
original
destruir.
filter button is now an icon with text for better clarity. These minor UI changes can really amp up the whole experience. Also, in version 1.3, you can pin your favorite agents and Bangbu. You can pin your agents and Bangbu for the agent menu, remodeling shop, Bangbu deployment interface, and more.
Now you can find your faves with ease.
And let's not forget about
Personaje y
the
Bangbu
tweaks in the
favorito.
drive disk
Está la
selection
opción
screen
de
over at the music
agregarlo a
store.
favorito.
Now you can view more sets at once. Moreover, we've added quick access from the drive disk recommendations interface. Overall, these touches are all about smoothing out the bumps in your experience.
Oh no, all that excitement drained my energy. Time for a cat nap.
Huh? Wait! Hey, hang on a little longer. Lady Meow! Lady Meow! Don't worry, proxies. We're professional intel brokers. Even if we're nodding off, we'll stay hanging on. Well, that's a wrap for today's show. Thanks for tuning in.
Y se acabó.
Catch you next time. Bye!
Aquí en el canal, como es de costumbre, sacamos a todos los personajes, así que vamos a sacar a Yanagi. El arma la tengo un poco complicada porque tengo muy pocos recursos, películas, pero si se puede, vamos a sacar su arma. Y lo mismo con Lighter, ¿ya? Sin nada más que decir, nos vemos en un siguiente video de Zenless on Zero.